welcome to Blebby Christmas CTW for the Jingle Jam. We've got some Blebbies and some contrips here today. We're going to play some Christmassy themed CTW. I am joined here today by Chica and
Hello.
Blaster.
Hi! That's me.
There we go. So essentially, you guys, what do you do? What are you here for? Why are we here today?
Well,
But
I'll
can-
start us off. I am Chika Chow. Many of you may see me on a lot of Blebby streams, but we're here for a special reason for the Jingle Jam, and our good friend Blast Tub will be able to tell you more.
Yeah, so we're going to be raising money today for Jingle Jam. It's an amazing, amazing charity event that happens every year run by the Yogscast. If you haven't already been watching all of the Jingle Jam streams, if you haven't heard the Blubbies or talking in the chats in the Discord, then you have been missing out. So Jingle Jam supports multiple different organizations from around the UK, and do they do worldwide? I don't know if they do many worldwide ones. Phil and Chica are tad quiet. I can turn them up. Anyways, so they do they support organizations from all around the world. It's pretty cool. Or do we have someone specific that I should have asked this before stream. Look at me being professional. Do we have a specific one that we are raising money for? I know we have we do actually have a Tiltify thing, so if you do I should have asked commands too.
Yeah, it's exclamation mark donate, and basically at Blebby we were like, okay, everyone's gonna basically have a preference, so we're just supporting every charity equally.
Cool. Cool. So yeah, if you haven't already been watching the Jingle Jam, if you haven't already donated to get the bundle, because it comes with a bundle of games. Well, I don't know if our link gets the bundle, but if you go to the actual Jingle Jam page,
it should do no, yeah. All the community fundraisers can get the bundle as well.
Amazing.
Not bundle, sorry, collection.
It's
not
a
bundle, it's a collection.
right, because we're not using Apple bundles.
It's a collection of games.
It's a collection of games. Okay. So, yeah, you can get the collection of games. Not a bundle, not a bundle. I'm getting flamed in chat, Sag. We're going to have a great time. We are hoping to raise... Do we have a donation?
We do have a goal.
Okay, what's our goal for today?
I believe it's set to 696.9. So
Nice.
Right.
the very mature Blebby Real has decided to make that our goal to hit. And I believe it's continuing on from that number that you have in the top left.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
our goal for this stream will be 200, but honestly, any money we make is a win for charity. So if anyone would like to donate, you can use the exclamation point donate as JM has done in the chat and get
Exactly.
yourself the collection and donate to amazing causes.
Oh, yeah.
And we have some incentives if you wanna
Yes.
make this CTW game just a little bit wackier, just a little bit more, unhinged. Every £20 that we raise for the Jingle Jam, we will give each team an Obsidy Bucks. And we have the wacky Obsidy vendor here with us today. You got the Wither Skulls, you got all the wacky things in here to just make this game absolute chaos.
Speaking of
So
the
that is,
game,
once again, every 20
shall we
minutes.
go to it?
We can go to it. You know what? I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
people want to
let's
see
start us-
all
let's
of
start
it.
us off.
Okay, fine.
Well, I just started the draft, so we'll see what red and blue pick. So today we have a controversy.
Oh, audio's gone. Hold up. Audio's gone apparently.
We hear you, Discord.
How about now?
Hello, it's me, Chicka Chow. Can you hear me on Blast Hub's end? Hello, hello, hello.
I think I forgot
We hear
I forgot
Chicka.
to put
There
them
we
in some scenes. That's my bad.
That's
Uh-huh.
okay.
I set a lot of this up at like 2 a.m.
That's all right, because at the end of the day, this is
No, I don't. I wouldn't trust my pancakes, honestly. Like, even if I did get it right, I would have like poisoned something or someone. No Discord here either. Oh, motherfucker. I knew I was forgetting something. I just couldn't remember what it was.
It's
All
okay.
right.
Improvise, improve, adapt.
It's
Is that how
fine.
it goes?
Yes, I think so. So, anyways, to go over those picks again, we have Rilp as the illusionist. We have JM as the messenger, and think that's Tex's. That's Tex as the bulwark. We've
Yeah,
got
lovely
Sky
picks
as
from Levy.
a countering. We got bleh. My God, it's like as soon as it's my first time doing anything, all of a sudden my words just go out of just. There's no words for me. Words just go wild. So we got a Sky pick on illusionist. Yeah, what's happening?
Well, funny you should say that because some people might be a bit confused. First time for Blast Up, what do you mean? This is Blast Up's first time on
Oh yeah, we forgot to
the
do that.
the Blebby thing. Yeah, I forgot to do that. I segued straight into the Jingle Jam because I was so excited to talk about the amazing charities which you
Yes.
guys can all donate to. But Blast Hub is a new type of contrib. He's a little stream contrib made specifically because we've had our eye on Blast Hub for a while.
Wait, you've had your eyes on me? Ooh.
You know,
Well,
us Blebby really saw Blast Hub and we thought, man, if we can't just abuse that. So we've brought Blast Hub in, and Blast Hub's helping us with a lot of stream assets and stuff, and helping us Blebbies, especially ones like me who are currently technologically handicapped in terms of hardware, to help us not only get more streams for you guys, but to hopefully make it more entertaining. So,
yeah.
you know,
I'm hoping that I can bring a little bit of flair to some of these streams. I'm hoping that I can bring some positivity, and I already know I'm bringing the tech. Like, look at this. Look at that. I don't think we've gone. I don't think
you went to BRB.
I know.
Oh my god.
I don't think you guys have had fancy animations like that ever. There's gonna be no audio in that.
Well, look, I'll just say after watching some of the older VODs of Adam's 3 FPS bingo streams,
Oh
there's
man.
definitely a noticeable difference between the two. We love
Here,
to see it.
listen, Spy. All of the buttons are so close on the stream deck.
So we got for the final picks, we got the Dengar on Barbarian, Ms. Jackson on the Iceman, which is very festive, Rilp on the Illusionist, and Tex on the Bulwark versus Gav on the Barbarian, Idrisil on the Plague Doctor, JM on the Messenger, and Skyreso on the Illusionist.
That
And
sounds.
if you take a look at some of their hats, they have the Christmas hats are not only back, but they're going to be even better than ever with the only non-Christmas hat being Iceman. Because come on, can you get more Christmassy than a nice snowy ice cube on your head?
You see, I think this is the point where you take the Christmas hat, or you take Iceman, and you give it something that's not Christmassy at all. You give it something that's like for I don't know,
Halloween.
yeah, Halloween, or what's another obscure Dia de los Muertos? That's also basically in that same area of Halloween, Thanksgiving. Give it something amusing like that.
We also actually, if I could just set my class, Chicka Chow. Is this in right now? We actually have new festive hats. So if you could look at me, I have the voodoo hat on for the Christmas
I
version.
don't actually know
That's
where
right. The
on the
new
map you are.
classes, you could just TP over to me. I'm over near the voodoo in the end of the thing, but we have new Christmas hat variants of the new classes. So make sure to, even if you've been like, oh, I've already experienced Christmas dungeons again, have a little checkout. Speaking of checking out as well, again, I can't overstate this. We're doing this for charity. We're trying to raise money for the Jingle Jam, and our goal is only about 200 and what's that? £227 away.
I think so, probably. I don't
So if
actually
we
know
can
where
hit
you are,
that
by the
goal, that
way.
would be amazing. Oh my god, I'll just teleport you over.
I can't teleport as well. I don't have server commands.
Perfect.
Oh, that was you I was at. Okay.
Yes, we'd love to see it. So now, hopefully, with everyone all good, I can be like, feel free to start, and I'll start it up.
Oh yeah, you
So
can do that.
this game is going to be interesting, and I say that about a lot of games, but I have no idea how much Dengar has either regressed or progressed in his skill level. At his peak, I remember Dengar on one Blebby stream managed to not only take on and get 70 kills, but carry his entire team in the PvE as the PvE barbarian back in the day.
Mm.
So Dengar could be, could be a huge force for the blue team. Likewise, he could have also been so busy with life and hosting for other people and used to his Dengar classes that, he could be down in skill. We'll have to see. We also have the beautiful Christmas dungeons with Christmas variants to a lot of the maps
Oh, this is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous.
and a nice, beautiful tree right in the middle.
Oh, that's nice.
So, Phil, do you know the exact amount for how much, as a community, people need to donate to be able to give each team an Obsidy buck?
Yeah, I believe I mentioned it. Sorry, one sec.
Oh.
That's all right. Feels a bit
Sorry,
sick.
I am dying. But no, yeah.
Oh,
It's £20 for an obsidian book for each team. So it's if you wanna cause some fun, have a friend. Each of you donate £10, and you can cause some chaos. Um,
yeah, and even if you only donate, for instance, £2, well, you're already 10% of the way there. So if 10 people in chat got together, £2 each, that's an Obsidy buck each for the team, and that all goes straight to charity. So Red here with a huge opening already
Yeah, Sky's
I
starting to
mean,
already
Red
got the
have the
key, eh?
interesting strategy of taking their key
to blue
To
to
mid.
mid.
to
Yeah.
mid.
I
There
don't
is a
I don't.
very aggressive mid push with it, but it seems
Um,
very funny.
Oh wait, hold up. Is that their iron key?
Yes,
yes.
I
So they can't get into the dungeon.
I was
They
sitting
are
here thinking
instead
that they had the gold key already.
looting mid. Nah.
I think they might be playing keep away with Skyresto as the leader, and
Apparently.
they're just kind of letting Dengar do what he wants. Now, I did tell the Contribs and the Blebby that both teams are incredibly washed. Oh, I'm just looking inside all the presents to see all the little Harry Yimmy emotes and stuff. It's a very different feel, don't you think, Blast? Because I don't know how
Mhm.
many games you've managed to play and be in spectator mode while it's happening. Um,
There was quite a few during the Gobs and Grums tournament. Quite a few.
but it's such a different perspective you get on the entire map compared to
Mhm.
being at floor level and only being able to run and jump around as
I
the Blebbies are.
I definitely prefer spectating matches and talking about them. It as much as I love playing matches and playing CTW and how much joy that brings me, being able to watch the other people make the same mistakes that I make all the time, it's just so much more. I don't know, it just gives it a different kind of vibe, you know?
Absolutely. Oh, I'm looking over. Sorry, the pirate dungeon just looks so pretty. I
Let's
really
take a
love
look
the
at
Christmas
this.
pirate dungeon
Oh, I love the pinks. I love, love, love the pinks.
and the little candy cane trees. Oh,
Those are fantastic. Now, okay, who do we have to thank for all of these amazing builds then? Like is there a specific person who builds like each dungeon, like there's an artist attached to each painting kind of thing, or is it
um,
like a group of people? Like how does that work
I'm
typically?
fairly sure it's mostly our builder, maybe that's done a lot of some of them. Some of the dungeons were built, some parts of them at least were built by community builds back in the day. I do
Right.
remember some of that. But I know that for the Christmas dungeons, they were definitely rushed out. I say rushed, but they were cranked out, I should say, by people like Roy and Telly. I think Port might have helped on them as well.
The Christmas dungeons were also had community build aspects.
Yes. They
Okay,
had
I
community
see.
builds on some parts of it, and other parts of it they had just Blebby. Like I believe the Nutcracker one, which is the Wonderland.
So this one over here.
Yeah, I believe that's complete. Um, that has like a lot of community stuff. Like I believe the Terry Chocolate Orange and stuff room for the first puzzle, for instance, is very community built
I
part of it.
see.
At least I'm
That's
fairly sure. I could be incorrect on some of that, but I do remember, especially since I partook in the Christmas build, building at least something.
right. Oh, JM taking a very quick death right there. For JM, Rilp was already killed by golems. I have realized that I've not been watching the chat. Um, the red team doesn't seem to be doing a terrible amount of stuff. They seem to be just like building infrastructure over. I do notice that they are finally in their dungeon and they are making headway there. Whereas so this is basically Contrabs versus Blubby, from what I understand, correct?
Yes, completely Contrib versus complete Blebby, which is a miracle in itself, some might say.
So we've got Dengar, Miz, Relp, Tex, Gav, Idra, JM, and Sky. We've got Sky with their communist Elmo skin. So was that a joke that I kind of like missed, or
I,
like
I wouldn't be able to tell you honestly.
I
Our
see.
community's jokes evolve almost at the speed of sound. Sometimes it feels like
Fair enough.
1 minute I'm not looking at the Discord, and next there's like a Souvlaki emote that everyone's using
Is this Savlaki emote? I
that
don't
I
even
have
know this.
no understanding of anything about it. But as long as the community likes it and it's not hurting anyone, you know,
Fair enough. See, my favorite trend is to ping JM. Honestly,
oh, I love pinging JM.
pinging JM is the best. Or just it. Did you know that JM's name isn't actually JM?
It's not. It's
No,
MJ,
no,
isn't it?
it's Jim.
Just to highlight, we have had a £35 donation from Analog Droid.
Oh hell
So
yeah! Thanks,
Analog
Analog.
Droid, it's perfect. Grab the bundle, and of course that puts us first one Obsidian buck for each team, almost right out the gate, and also we're only £5 away from
Yeah.
Woo!
the next Obsidian buck.
That's sick.
Speaking of
Where
the,
is the button? Where did Spy put the button?
where did Spy? I asked him. Oh, there it is.
Where
I
is
see
this
it.
button? Oh,
There
we've got a
is
red
a
invade.
I- I'm gonna press the button. That should have spawned
Press the
2
button.
Obsidian bucks at both spawns. I'm just gonna check.
I'm
They
CD
gonna
should
go
be
check as
bucks.
well.
How
they
did you
shouldn't
spawn?
despawn, and they should be glowing. So you can just see they have their own personal obsidian vendors in their spawns with their own obsidian bucks that floats there. So thank you for the collection, and remember, not a bundle, it's a collection.
Fuck, did I say
No, that
Which
was
is
me.
good.
I
So
think
Miz
that.
picking up the blue wool for the blue
Ooh,
team.
green wool? Green wool for the blue team.
Was it the green? Oh, shit.
listen,
Miz picking
listen.
up an iron wool,
It doesn't
um,
matter. They're just
taking
colors.
it down. So Miz is definitely the player to watch on the Blebby team because no matter how Miz gets, Miz has so much experience in Minecraft that even if Miz didn't play for 2 years, Miz would still have a lot of base knowledge that could carry Miz
And
very
Miz is on
strongly.
a very comfort pick with the ice. Miz,
Yeah,
I see.
I mean,
famously a terror on that class.
yeah,
Um,
people didn't believe the power of Iceman, so Miz took it to prove that Iceman was not only feasible but actually very useful,
Look at this. Their
especially with those
teamwork.
obsidian potions.
They're teamworking here. They're going up. They're going through the dungeon together. They're actually sticking together like good teammates should. Relp and Miz are just chatting it out
and
here.
unfortunately, Red just wiped
The killer
to the
bunnies.
mini boss.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
so I'm hoping that some of them will pivot to try and stop this wall push. But it doesn't. It looks like they're just going to let it go uncontested.
There's a
Uh,
very nice Christmas tree in the mini boss. I haven't seen the like medieval dungeon all Christmassy, and I do enjoy the little Christmas tree in the mini boss room for medieval.
So just so that I know, because I know I'm busy a lot of the time, how long are these dungeons going to be actually active? Because I would love to actually get into some of these.
Phil, do you know the
the
exact
Christmas
answer?
dungeons.
Yes.
I do not know the exact
I
dates.
I
We're
believe
probably
it's
going to run
to
them
I
over Christmas.
think around the 30th of December.
Okay.
If I'm
Yeah, sounds good.
if
Just a little
pardon
bit of
me.
Christmas fun. Uh,
Yep,
Yeah.
some Christmas cheer. Play these limited time maps that you know they'll definitely be back next year, unless we somehow make something better but enjoy them while they're here. Play a couple of games. Get your friends. You know, get your friends to buy the collection actually. And
Now,
there's
Red
some
actually
Minecraft.
managing to contest the wall push.
Ooh.
Oh,
JM is
JM going up.
oh
And
got
falling right
knocked
back
crucially
down.
by Miz. Yeah, so Red just
Completely
a little
down.
bit slow, and Miz was already in the elevator when they started to push onto the island. So they did manage to defeat the blue at the bottom and get into the elevator, but a
And
crucial
that's a
knock by
cat.
Miz secures that wall.
That being said, though, Blue, the rest of Blue did wipe trying to get the key. I believe Tex died to Cave Spider. Meanwhile, Red does have the medieval key. So, objective wise, they're not too far behind in Idrisil as the Plague with the key going into Pirate is huge. Plague Doctor, especially as a class itself, definitely hits its power spike at the Gold Dungeon. You get access to potion throwers, which are, the bane of everyone's existence. Sometimes
Oh
it
my
feels.
gosh, they're
Um,
awful.
the Wither potions that you can buy for the gold shop. Plague's power spike is in gold, in my opinion. So once Idrisil hits there, that'll be basically where Idrisil is the most powerful. But it
Ooh,
looks like
woo. 2
who's
bottomless
this?
kiln buckets. Oh,
Oh,
that's Phil. Phil, you're able to
Phil
buy
has
stuff?
acquired one. Phil has acquired one.
Sir?
We love to see that. Um, JM is actually going for a bit of an invade towards Dengar, who is trying to protect his Gold Rush dungeon here. A little bit of a skirmish going on
And
between
we've
the
also got
two.
a
While
skirmish
meanwhile,
happening on mid.
on mid,
We've got Sky
yeah.
versus Miz, and it looks like Sky has taken the short end of that
Oh,
stick and died immediately.
so
All right.
interesting about that fight. Sky actually had the fire sword as well.
Ah.
So Sky was at max advantage against Miz, and Miz playing it out, and then having a little drink of Kiln to just,
Hmm.
some eggnog. We should really rename that to eggnog for
Oh
this
yeah, that'd be
season.
sick. Now, why was it called Kilm? Is that another joke
Spell
that
it
I've missed?
backwards.
Oh.
We love it.
Okay, I feel like an idiot.
Now I put something in chat and put that backwards too. We love to see it. That's my favorite item in Pokemon. But yeah, the kiln bucket actually very useful item nowadays. Something in chat. There we go. We love to see it. But the
Alrighty.
kiln bucket very good now. Very. I love seeing people utilize it, even for just a little cheeky top up. Have a
Mhm.
nice fresh milk with your cookies. Have you guys bought the collection yourselves, by the way?
I have bought the collection, but I have not actually redeemed any of my games yet. I have been so busy with work or
Yeah,
work.
it's a similar case for me. I've donated, but haven't redeemed anything yet.
Mhm.
So
It's a busy time of year.
yeah, I mean
Now,
this, this collection of games has got a huge value in it. Over £1,000 worth of games. I just finished. I actually 100% Dude Stop yesterday. Took me
okay.
a good 5 hours to try that. Really funny game to play, and I probably would have been playing Playtop if I didn't already own and play a load of it. And just that being in the collection is huge,
Oh, look at this
honestly.
juke from Miz. Oh, and
Oh,
Dengar using the abilities of the what is that? The bulwark,
Barbarian.
but the barbarian to really gain ground on Sky there. Words?
We'd
Did I
love to
say the
see
wrong
it.
name of the bit? Bunk. Hi.
You said Bulwark instead of Barbarian, but that's all right.
Words are hard for me.
Oh, Skyressa going in though, trying to get this key and apply some pressure.
I mean, we have a
uh,
wall in the elevator. We've got a
we do?
contesting here. Gav gets knocked.
Oh, that
Miz.
you never want to see it.
Oh,
Oh, but looks like
oh,
Gav might actually make it back up.
and Chica left the game.
My Minecraft crashed, but that's okay because I do have the stream up, watching not only chat but watching the this elevator right now by the
Yeah.
red team.
So Miz getting a crucial knock there on Gav, but Gav was able to knock Miz in return and then finish them off with the crossbow.
Oh, Gav
Gav did just
dropping. Gav, you
get
weren't even
too far out
shot.
of the elevator.
Gav, what happened?
Gav just he went a little too far to the left and he dropped. That's fine.
Oh
No
dear.
one's around to punish.
This elevator is something, eh?
Thank you, the bonk, for watching us at work.
I think
though.
it's probably the best part of the whole game mode.
Bulwark is my main. Don't diss it. Mixing up with Barbarian, Double X Machine. Both classes are very good.
Oh, that's
You'd
a
love to
black
see it.
screen.
Oh, sorry.
No
The Phil
worries.
cam.
Bye bye, Bonk.
What was that?
What
That
was
was me.
that?
Did you wait? Have you
Oh.
not heard my voices?
No.
I have a
Oh,
whole
no,
range
not
of voices. I'm a 20-year-old,
Oh, wow.
22-year-old man, and I can make my voice do this.
I can't do that. Ever since I was 13, I couldn't do that.
Actually, I think I wasn't able to do it when I was 13. I've only been really able to do it now, which is the weirdest thing.
Gee. I
Um,
used to have a really high pitched voice and be in like the school choir and everything, and then I turned 13, and then I learned to only speak in one tone of voice.
oh, that's unfortunate.
Red going
having-
for the 2-man invade onto gold.
Ooh,
We'll see what they can get out of it.
we got someone held at the door here. We got Sky held at the door, and what looks like names. Gav, just kind of securing. What is Gav doing? Someone who knows a little bit more about CTW. Tell. Whoa, okay, that was a one tap.
Yeah, I mean, axe crits are incredibly strong.
This
The
makes
Ackerman
sense.
does hit hard, and you know, especially against Tex, who are playing the Bulwark. If Tex isn't doing that damage resistance, it can lead to a very early death.
Mm. But Miz came and cleaned up right away with no trouble whatsoever.
Honestly, what a fun match this has been so far.
It looks like I hope I hope everyone's having fun for the most part. Because remember, this is all for charity. If you do !donate in the chat, you can use some of those hard-earned rubles to get the game's wait. I'm gonna get this
Collection,
right.
yeah.
Collection from the Jingle Jam, and you can enjoy it with the rest of us. Or if you're just feeling generous and you have already bought the collection, which I've already done, and I've already put some more monies towards stuff, you can just donate for the craps and giggles. And also, when you do donate to our link, then we actually put an obsidian buck into the game for each team. So you're just gonna make it just
For each
that
20.
little extra bit of chaotic.
Each 20 combined, I should
And
say.
thanks, yeah. So thanks to someone generously getting the collection. If anyone has a spare £5 and wants to see some chaos, just £5 more, and we'll hit the threshold for another obsidian buck.
Heck yeah! Oh yeah.
Which-
So wait, are we going in euros? Or are we going in like Canadian
We're going
dollars, American dollars?
Whatever that sign is on the screen.
However it works. on
That's
stream,
euros.
Yeah.
Cool. So we're going by euros.
Is it euros?
Euros?
It's pounds.
Is it quit?
It's
Pound?
pounds
That's
this
a
time.
pound.
Oh frick. Can we just go back to Canadian dollars? I know we have to
What
spend
about
more,
AUD?
but there we go. AUD. Ink. Hi. Hello.
And if you guys are, for instance, like Blast Hub, then one of the coolest things you could do for probably Blast Hub to show your support for him helping us out with this streams is also making this stream a hit, sharing it to your friends and being like, hey, they're supporting this cool charity. Check out the link. Also, a
don't
good
know
thing to
world
do as
currency.
well is if you want to support charity but you already got the collection, you can actually buy the collection again and give all the codes to a friend.
Yeah,
You
it
can
works
just
as a
enter in their
great
email.
Christmas gift, honestly. Last year, what I did was got the collection for every one of my siblings, and they absolutely loved it. They still play a lot of the collection today. My little brother Dan is a 100% person, so he's just been charging through game after game after game. And this Christmas, I've got the next collection ready for him as well. And it also just makes an easy gift. Have you forgotten to get someone a gift? Buy the collection. It's there. It's ready for you.
If you wanna support charity and be a little bit cheap, you could split up the collection and give games to a whole bunch of friends. So,
Yeah.
So get the collection again, and then there you go. That's a Christmas present for the whole family sorted. Just
Yeah,
Exactly.
give
four
about
people, 20 games each.
£250 Yeah, you could give about 250 pounds of games to a single person for about $10 worth if you
Hell
split
yeah.
the collection into 4, which is crazy, absolutely crazy for the amount of money.
It's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, I'm not really good at world currency. It's not great. I barely know what they spend in my parents' home countries, and I feel like that's something I should just know, you know?
I'm not good with currencies either, but to be fair, I don't have any excuse. I'm just so good with them.
No, there's no excuse. Poor Gav just getting destroyed by some of these potion throwers. What a poor that was just an unfortunate sight. He was making way, he was going up this tower, invading Blue's gold, and just to get just decimated by the fact that what they're called, the potion throwers. There we go, we got there in the end. It's just you didn't ever want to see it. And there's another and that's the dungeon clear, I think. Um, yeah. Why would you know that? You didn't grow up there. They talk about it plenty. They talk about it plenty. So what else is happening in the game? Have we gotten any more world caps? Have we got any key pushes? What's going on?
Right now, it's just kind of that kind of. It's I like this part of the game. It's where you're dungeoning through gold. You have a bit of PvP now. You have a bit of invading to worry about, but you're also dungeoning with friends still because
Hmm.
you need to activate the gold pressure plates, right? So you need to have at least one friend there. And a lot of the time, one of the best strategies is to just, as a team, work together to go through a dungeon or protect your teammates and stuff as you go together. And we won't see some big kind of objective pushes until these people start getting to those kind of key points. So you can see as Blue getting up their water section, one will probably split down towards key route and the others will go towards boss. And the same with Red as they go past their vertical and go for the pressure pads. And that's why this kind of is one of the perfect points to talk about anything that's not the game because right now it's just kind of the PvE, kind of a bit of infrastructure building by other people.
Hmm.
We see some red people like Gav look like he's going to go try disrupt the blue team, but with blue team having 3 in the dungeon and 1 at base, I don't think he'll get too much. Oh, me. Not
Oh
that this
man, you're
game
gonna
is
make me
boring at all.
yawn.
I just haven't
You're
slept.
yeah.
Um,
Damn it. Ugh.
almost 8 a.m. and I haven't slept because I was too excited for this stream that I was like a dog, you know, excitedly waiting before he pisses himself.
I can relate. I can relate. I was pretty excited for today too. Unfortunately, I had to like actually wake up and do a million things before. Like, so we're all in different time zones. Which is what are they nodding about? The heck? Oh, they couldn't figure out who to press. I think they couldn't figure out who was gonna go and hit the pressure plate there. Um, I know we're all in different time zones. Like I'm coming to you guys from Canada, good old Canada, Niagara Falls. I got the moist water running outside my window. Um,
Jesus, Red is struggling a bit in that dungeon there.
well, no, they've all just kind of exited. Sky went and reset themselves, and then or no, Sky went and
Oh,
died. Somebody else reset themselves after just walking out of the dungeon, and yeah. Words.
well, while they take their time to get either back in the dungeon or start invading, as we have Gav invading against who is Gav fighting currently?
I'm coming
Gav
over
is
now.
fighting
It looks like
Real
Gav is fighting. Yes.
unsuccessfully fighting Rilp as Rilp manages to take care of Gav. Uh, the key is taken by Ms. Jackson. So Ms. did go down clear key route. And we'll see if Ms.
Nice.
goes to focus boss or Ms. wants to take the key and run it and start on one of these Christmas dungeons.
Hmm. Okay, what dungeon is your favorite to actually run? Because I find that what's it called? I find that I enjoy doing the the end dungeon the most. It's one of my favorite dungeons to go through, honestly. Uh And I actually got to do
I-
the puzzles for the first time the other day, so that was nice.
I think actually Gold Rush is one of my favorite dungeons to do.
Yeah.
It's aesthetically amazing. I love it, and it's I don't know. It feels more
I think Gold
fun
Rush has
to.
the best boss as
Hmm.
well.
I hate the boss, but that's because I'm Australian and
I
can't hit it
hate the
properly.
boss.
But I love accidentally right-clicking barrels and having it fuck me in every corner when I'm
Oh.
fighting someone and trying to hold up the shield, and it honestly leads to hilarious moments for me, and it tends to just be fun. I never am sad looking at these little cacti.
Yeah, the amount
Silverfish
of
is the same.
silverfish is insane. Silverfish is
Silverfish are easy to deal with at this point of the game. I mean, you're in full iron armor
silverfish.
with shields.
I don't know. Silverfish really rubbed me the wrong way. It's one of those things where no, silverfish. Blizz. We've got Tex and Dengar working their way through the Gold Rush dungeon, getting ready to go and grab that wool. I'm not someone who typically likes using these tridents. Is there an advantage to using them as
Um, no, I think Tex never was, the min maxi Minecraft player, right?
mhm,
Tex was I play and I code for fun,
fair enough.
and if Tex enjoys using a trident, he'd rather use the trident the whole game, even if it's not the best weapon for him. And you know what? God bless this man. God bless anyone who just prioritizes fun over trying to win, because at the end of the day, no matter who wins from this game, we managed to get at least one person to buy the collection, which means charity has already won £35.
Whoa, charity.
This is all for charity, and at the end of the day, charity is the one that's going to win from this. And the fact that we raised any money is something that I'm proud of at all.
As
If you want
am
me to be
I.
more proud, though, chat, we do have a goal down the bottom of 696, and with that 35 pounder, we got what's that, about 15% of the way there in
Ooh,
just one
nice.
donation. If we
Look
only
at
had
that.
about 200 to go,
It's an easy
220.
donation to hit, and I expect to hit that donation goal by the end of this. Back to the game though. We do have Gav coming up the gold rush dungeon, getting ready to get into another fight with Tex and Dengar. Here, who I think is over here. Yes. Words. Yeah, Tex, and then oh no, sorry, Tex and Rilp. So let's just watch this go down. You know, well, let's just yeah.
We'd love to see it. And remember, if you guys want to donate and you want to get not only the collection, but you'll also be giving each of these teams one Obsidian buck to use against each other for wacky, insane stuff. I mean, we got some crazy stuff
Oh
in this shop.
no, Oinkers is broken.
Well, Dengar's a coder. He'll know how to fix it, right? Dengar and Tex.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yep.
What? How
Never mind. They've made it work. It's a
nice.
skill issue.
Mad cause bag. Mad cause bad. Not bag. Words. Oh man. I should have
I
maybe got a
honestly
coffee.
don't know the last time that Dengar would have actually did Oinkers, if at all.
Oh.
Dengar has definitely hosted tons of CTW games, but I don't think he's played in one for probably, I'd say, at least 3 months. Gavcon was slain by Rope again. Rope doing some good defense for his team as the illusionist. Gav can't really see where Rope is protecting. And both Pirate and
Oh.
Gold Rush keys are
Oh,
currently in
JM.
play. What did JM just do?
It looked like on my screen, JM just killed Sky, and then Sky threw down a damage pot on themselves.
I can't believe this. JM is actually throwing.
JM is throwing. JM's also got the key right now, so it looks like he's trying to get that out. He is lost though.
Meanwhile, Miz with the speed bridge on the other side, getting the other key towards the Christmas dungeons. Now, Blast Hub, I know you were definitely in our community for about 6 months, like full on.
Yes.
How many of the Christmas dungeons have you seen? The unique diamond Christmas dungeons have you actually seen?
None of them. So there was a good portion of time where I wasn't playing, and last Christmas I was not playing CTW, unfortunately.
We just got a message from Phil that Phil is literally too sick to
poor
be
Phil.
on stream more. Which, I mean, round of applause for Phil.
Thanks
you
for
know, he
thanks for
managed
toughing it out. Yeah.
managed to crash my game while he was at it. We love
Oh,
to see it. Uh, but you know, this man's was so excited to be here and to help out for charity, and just even being here to help start off the stream. We love Phil.
much love for Phil. Thanks for being here. I gotta hide Phil's.
So,
Oh, I did it apparently. How did I do that so quickly?
how did I do?
No, wait, that shouldn't have happened. Why did that happen so quickly? Okay, I might have broken something, but it's fine. Everyone can see stream, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're
Currently,
fine
it's
then.
good. You get real time thing from me. Your Minecraft does seem to be going slow, but that's because I assume you're tabbed out.
Yeah, I was just tabbed out.
Not for the
Tabbed
England
out.
game, I'd have been happy to sub for Phil. Yeah, I know a lot of people watching the World Cup. I believe the Yogscast are also streaming. I think Harry's also streaming. On top of that, a 12-hour Vault Hunter.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know when that starts though, but a lot of people helping out with the Jingle Jam, and the community outreach has been amazing. And seeing all the communities do their best, from huge streamers from like RT Game who aren't actually affiliated with the Yogscast, but just friends helping out, to the smallest streamers who even managed to raise £5 still
Wait,
helps out charity.
I thought RT was a Yog. I didn't actually know that.
No, I believe RT is just friends. I believe.
Neat.
I could be wrong. Emma's Overwatch 22.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So a lot of people doing a lot of things to support this great cause.
So we've got
And you
Idra
know what?
coming up
Go on.
uncontested here. Yeah. Just vibing in the monument tower. No one's fighting them for us. Huh.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could say it's an important wool, but also Blue has their hands full, not only defending their key, but their own wool.
Yeah.
So they can't really stop. I mean, Miz is fighting to get the key into the workshop, and the wool was being attacked by a red team member. But now Blue's rallying together to take on who I think that's Miz versus Gav on workshop, with Gav starting to get back up now from, who is this coming down from here, Sky Resso. But the wool is being taken out right now by Dengar and being guided by the Bulwark Tex. So the big front line of Tex protecting Dengar, as Rilp is playing defense as well as the Illusionist. Looks like there is a red member. It looks like Sky has turned around to actually chase the wool carrier, but it might be a bit too late, especially with Rilp coming to protect. Rilp's definitely call out where Sky is. Dengar's going up Monument now. No one to really stop Dengar besides Arrows and Sky, but Sky has to fight both Rilp and Tex.
There goes
A
Sky.
good shot by
Sky
Tex.
is just gone. Yeeted out of existence here.
You know what they say? Nice
Idra's
shooting,
walked
Tex.
off. Oh my God. It just looks like they walked off of the set for now. Man, this is a fun game. So just a reminder, if you want to spice this game up just a wee bit, and get some of that salt, really crush it up in your fingers, and really sprinkle it on there. You can do !donate. You can donate to the Jingle Jam, and every 20 pounds, is it? Yeah. Every 20 pounds that you donate, we'll put an Obsidian Buck for each team into the game.
Yeah. So you can spice up the game. You can get a bundle of, a collection of games, and you can even, if you want, just throw in whatever pocket change you have lying around.
Heck yeah.
You
I'll
know?
just throw coins at us. Wait, I think I have some coin. No, I don't. I cleaned my
We're
desk.
only £5 off of
Oh, another Obsidian Buck. Ooh.
a City Buck because we got the big 35 before. So, in all honesty, £5 is what, a large drink at a fast food restaurant.
Like that's that if it correlates to like some Canadian around the same way, which I know it doesn't. But like $5 is, a Starbucks drink at my local Starbucks.
Yeah. Like, instead of having that one extra
Oh,
Starbucks
Sky.
drink that's going to go to your thighs, you could help charity out.
I watched Sky almost die. That was scary. As Sky guards JM with their life, they almost fell off the edge, but they block clutched with their chest and actually managed to like keep themselves alive. And
It was at
into
the second, the Wonderland opening up now.
what the so
God,
what
that Nutcracker is crazy.
are those
Fun fact,
penguins?
the giant Nutcracker head for the dungeon opening was actually my idea
Really?
before I was Blebby. Yes,
Now
I
why
remember
did you?
suggesting it to Roy.
Hmm.
Why did I suggest it? Because
Yeah, sorry.
we did have a scrapped Christmas dungeon, and that was because at the time the Christmas dungeon we made as a community, while had a lot of heart of soul poured into it, wasn't a very good dungeon in the grand scheme of things.
Blast, trust me, this Wonderland opening section is pure evil. I mean, look at it. It's completely underwater for the introduction, and then top, it's all Pingus. Like, I don't know if it's evil necessarily.
Oh, trust me, those chickens slide fast.
I see.
It's not evil. They're just chickens. They're not evil. I mean, some of these hallways, especially the taller ones and the thinner ones, like the little farmland section, can be very rough. I don't know if it's in this dungeon or the other one. Farmland's in the other one, I think.
I see.
But
So-
that farmland section is, can it be
Ooh.
rough?
So what are the bosses that they're going to be fighting at the top of these dungeons? Because I guess I don't actually know.
So
And
one
are
of
there
the
different
bosses,
puzzles?
there are ice puzzles because ice fits very well with a Christmassy theme. But the bosses are the Abominable Blebman and I think a reindeer, if I'm not mistaken.
I see.
We'll have to wait for it to spawn in. I didn't get to sadly do many of these bosses. Most of the time, I was very much playing these dungeons as the person trying to protect my team PvEing.
As it happens. Now, CTW is a really big teamwork game, Like, it's just how it has to, it's how it has to run. Like, sometimes you might not actually get to run a dungeon, and that's okay. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I usually end up PvPing to defend my team because I want my team to enjoy and have a nice experience PvEing. So, sometimes you can't have that with someone down your throat all the time, and I like being the person to,
Well,
um, ease it for my team. I mean, we all love a person down our throat more than the other person, but sometimes you just want your team to enjoy the game, and that's why we're here.
I, I, I.
Get used to this, by the way, Blaster.
Wait, I'm gonna keep having someone down my throat? Sick!
No, I mean the blebby.
Man, I got excited.
You know what I meant.
Don't dangle it in front of me if you're not gonna offer.
You're lucky my girlfriend isn't listening right now, sir.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Anyway, guys, charity, very important. Very, very important. Please share the stream around, tell your friends, especially if you do it to our link, because not only do you get a collection of games on our link, but we'll shout out your message and Obby Bucks.
Heck yeah, Obby Bucks. We want more Obbies.
We do. £5 for the next Obby. That's all it takes.
That's all it takes, guys. That's like the cost of a coffee. That's the cost of, I don't know, a burgie at your local Wendy's, or your local A&W, or
We had some previous donations for the bingo stream and stuff. Like Gongli donated £108 at one point.
oh my gosh. Now I've heard rumors
had-
that Gongli was planning on doubling the amount raised if we got to that 69.69 amount, or is it 420? It was
I
one
don't
of
know
those.
what Gongli promised. I wasn't around for that. All I do know is Gongli has left me with you to do this. And if we don't do well, Gongli is going to basically just pummel me into the ground. So please, sirs, if you don't want to see me get beat up, donate to charity. Or if you want to see me get beat up, donate to charity and I'll do it for you.
How would you beat yourself up? Like, I beat myself up emotionally all the time, but like, how would you beat yourself up physically?
Look,
Are
I
you
have
just like
two
running
cats.
into a door? Oh,
All I
okay.
have to do is like agitate them and then put them on my shoulder.
I see. Donate to
England.
charity and I get to see Chica beat up. Yep, exactly. That is a, you know what? That's a valid goal.
Beat up Chica for charity.
Exactly.
Look, if
We
it's
got
for
a nice
charity,
little fight going on. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There's no things that I won't stoop to.
Yeah, you know what? I've stooped to lower levels for
Well,
charity
actually, there's a lot
before.
of things I won't stoop to on stream.
Depends on
All
where
I'm
the
saying is
stream
people
being
can't see it, but this
broadcast.
shirt can come off for charity.
I
That's
mean,
all
so
I'm
can
saying.
mine. I'm
Don't
fine
look
with that. Wait, would I get?
Since I can't edit the teams command, give us a rundown of who the teams are, what they're playing at this kind of crucial diamond moment.
Alrighty, cool. On the blue team, we have Dengar, Rilp, Ms. Jackson, and Tex. And on the red team, we have Gav, Idra, JM, and Sky. On the blue team, we have Dengar as, what is that axe? That's Barbarian. We have Dengar as
Barbarian.
Barb.
Yep.
We have Miz as Iceman. We have Rilp as the Illusionist, and we have Tex as the Bulwark. I think I got that right.
Perfect. There you
Yes.
go. It is a Blebby versus Contrib game for charity.
Heck yeah. I love
And
charity.
you could do exclamation point donate to get our link to donate and start, even if it's just £5, that's enough because someone donated 35 earlier to get
Mhm.
another Obby Buck in play for all teams.
I love seeing those Obby Bucks in play. I don't know, what's another incentive for people to like donate, Like, so there's Chica taking off their shirt, there's me taking off my shirt. I think the viewers need a little bit more. They need a taste of something super spicy.
Well, it's Australia weather and I'm already hot and it's only like 8 a.m. So I don't know if you knew much about Australian Christmases, but they're always in the summer and almost always you're either having a barbecue outside or going to the beach and having really cold drinks because boy is it freaking hot.
I've never been to Australia. Is it nice?
I mean, it is a place in the world.
It's a place in the world. You heard it here first, folks. Chica hates Australia.
No, I mean, I met up with Dengar, for instance, and we had some lovely coffee and a
Oh,
little
that's
catch up,
fantastic.
and
I love
we
that.
ate something called like I forgot what it was called. It was like a quaffle, a croissant waffle
Waffle?
or something.
What's a
Yeah, it was really weird.
wait? Isn't quaff something like super weird?
I don't know, but it was a quaffle.
Oh
And
no,
it
I'm
was a
thinking of quap.
croissant waffle. Yeah, Dengar's a lovely person,
That girl
and
seems like
Dengar's
he's a
actually
lovely person.
playing.
Ooh. Yeah, there. I've got cams on. I'm choking. Help.
Quaff means to drink. Well,
I
I'll quaff
see.
to that.
Hmm.
I hope that's not actually a rude word, and I'm just making an ass of myself.
I really hope so too. It wouldn't be the first time I've made an ass of myself though. I'm pretty good at that. Ask anyone.
You can trust me. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh no.
It looks like we got Unpack spectating as well, just in case anything goes wrong. Unpacked Master Builder actually has to
Hmm.
rebuild the Christmas map because we didn't save it properly. So sorry, Unpacked. Please manually rebuild the entire map, including the dungeons.
How do you guys not save it properly? It's like, oh my goodness.
Of course, we save it properly. We wouldn't do that to Unpacked. Unpacked would quit.
I'm surprised Unpacked hasn't quit yet because it sounds like that's exactly what you guys did.
I mean, there have been instances with, for instance, Triptych, where people broke the lobby for one reason or another, or there was like a permission slip, or people got
Hmm.
items or something, and they didn't realize it at the time. But the lobbies weren't saved to a schem,
Oh
and
no.
we had to rebuild the lobbies again. Um, why they weren't saved to a schem, I can't tell you why.
Sounds like I'm getting a Skype call in. Like I
A
heard the
Skype
like
call.
introduction to a Skype call.
I can't even remember the Skype call notification. It's been what? I mean, Discord has a thing where you can see how long you've been on Discord now, right?
Yeah.
I've been on Discord since 2015, so 7 years now. Haven't touched Skype since. There's no need to scam if people didn't break them. You're right. That is absolutely the truth.
But if people didn't break them, they wouldn't be able to learn more from them. There's nothing happening on red side. Dang. We need some obby bucks in this game. Give us some obby bucks, guys. Let's
Come
do
on,
this.
5 more pounds.
It's for
If everyone in
charity.
chat just
It's
put in
for you know what?
what's
You
that?
know what?
50 pence is
You
half
know
of a
what?
pound.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I want to see some
You're
action
doing it.
here.
Oh God.
I want to see some action. I need some action, you know?
£5 for charity.
Where's
Fun
the
fact: if everyone in chat put in £5 for charity, we would be 50% closer to the goal that we set today.
holy cow, that's amazing.
We could try for a drive later on in the stream. Also, little leakers, I don't know if we even told you, Blast Up, but if we get
You haven't
some
told
more
me
people in the
much.
stream, some more viewers in the stream, I'm talking about maybe around 30 viewers, so make sure to share with your friends.
Ooh.
We could drop something this stream. I'll have to
Really?
send you a file to it, but we could drop you something to play on stream. But I
Ooh.
told Gongli only if we got to about 30 or more viewers, you know, for charity sake. So
Yeah, that
if people
sounds
want to see that, you know, share the link around with friends, get more people watching for the
heck
sake
yeah.
of charity, and be awarded with something really cool.
So wait, Chica, are you telling me that I need to like, share, and subscribe? Is that what you're telling me?
You don't even need to do any of that. Those subscriptions do go to helping the servers run. They don't go towards charity, and that's not what we're here for today. Today we're 100% here for charity's sake.
I see. So just donate to the link. Donate to the link, and it's basically like you're supporting Bubby.
You're making us happy and making us feel like we've done a better job.
You're making me happy. You're making me
Exactly.
happy. Okay, my donation should have
next
gone
time on
through.
stream.
I want to see that Obby Buckin play.
482. There we go. Yep, I do see it on the stream. I'm going to press the button. There we go. I think I might have pressed it twice by accident because of my mouse. But hey, 2 Obby bucks for the price of 1. Sure, we'll go with it.
Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Yeah, there's 2
I
there,
can-
but you know
I can
what?
pick it
That's
up.
fine.
Okay, we're
Nah,
gonna leave
it's
it.
fine.
We're gonna leave it.
Just leave it.
I
The
said
more
no instead
madness,
of
the
not.
better.
Oops. I don't actually know where the action is right now. What's happening? Let's go to this diamond dungeon here, the reindeer dungeon. The clock tower. This one looks really nicely made, honestly. It's like just this cute little outdoor space with a stable, some chests, some deadly slimes, a puzzle. It's great.
Just be glad it's not the Die Hard floor.
What's the Die Hard floor?
Die Hard floor is exactly what it sounds. Is it in this game? Do we have a Die Hard floor in this game?
I don't know if we
I
do.
don't remember if it made it in the final cut or not.
Oh, so what you're saying is you're leaking stuff already, and we don't even have the
No.
number.
The Die Hard floor was one of the basically the original thought for one of the Christmas dungeons was a bunch of Christmas movies. So the outside was based off of Nightmare Before Christmas. The bottom floor was one movie. The next floor was based off Gremlins, which was very funny because me, Rose, and Dengar, the 3 Australians, woke up, noticed no one did anything on the floor that was supposed to be for the Gremlins, and without any of us besides Rose, who was like half awake at the time, knowing or watching the movie, had to make and build a Gremlins themed floor for a puzzle.
Oh my
For it.
gosh.
And there was a Die Hard floor. There was a Grinch floor with like a cave, and I believe the cave from the Grinch did make it in to one of the dungeons. Might
That's
be the other
amazing.
dungeon.
It's amazing. I would love to take a quick break and grab something to drink if that's possible.
Feel free. If you want me, I can just go creative mode, and then you can spectate on me, and I can follow some of the action
That works for
from
me,
outside
yeah.
the dungeons. So I'll just go into creative and TP blast. There you go. Just give me a left click and go inside me, and I'll just.
I'm inside of
Okay.
you. Ooh, woo.
We'd love to see it.
You do love to see it. There's a whole market for that. I'll be right back after I grab a coffee.
So because I'm in creative mode, I kind of have to peep on the outside and be like, who is this valiant young hero climbing up the dungeon? Who is it? It's the Plague Doctor, so that's Idrisil going up what seems like a one-man mission here to solo the entirety of the what is this? Wonderland? That's Wonderland. See, I know them. Dungeons haven't even been out fully yet, but I believe after this game, correct me if I'm wrong, Spy, but all CTW 1 games should be Christmas dungeons, right? At least I think so. Also, thank you for that unpacked, but it should be fine for now. Big ol' yes. There's the yes. So Christmas dungeons are going to be officially out after this match for people to play in for host to host. Also, blue team now up to their boss, which means they're up to Netherite right now, and red is coming up to try stop them, but it's a bit too late for the red team up there. So they will be going into the first boss, which I know that people might want to see. So you guys are seeing what I see. Damn, we might have to. Oh, there we go. Blast Tub's here. Perfect. Well, Blast Tub, in you go into the portal. Get in
look,
there.
They're on a runway. That's neat.
Yeah, so that's the Santa's runway with this beautiful reindeer over here.
It's a beautiful reindeer.
And as they go into the boss, you might want to experience the boss. So I suggest you untether yourself from me.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, rope is
Here
going
we
to touch
go.
the reindeer's ass.
Oh, that's hot.
Rope.
Oh, wait. Can we show that on Twitch?
No, Joker, it's an
Oh
animal.
no! What's going on
Joker.
inside? Oh my god.
No, wait. Joker, it's an animal.
Rope, it's
Let's
an
say,
animal that's illegal in some places. In other places,
well,
they just. Yeah. Alright, where
so
is
this
this
is
boss?
Randolph, I believe, the red-nosed Ravager. My
S-
game's crashed, so I
Sorry?
can't actually tell you. Randolph, the red-nosed Ravager.
Oh, Randall. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, oh my god, he's so angry. Why is he so angry? Christmassy grunts.
Look, he's definitely didn't come out around the time that also Bob came out and didn't have people just jumping into trees to beat him up.
I
That
see.
definitely didn't happen. But do you know
This
what
dude has
Randolph
just.
actually means
No,
by
what does
those
Randolph
grunts?
actually mean?
He actually means to donate to the Tiltify and support a
Exclamation
great
mark
cause.
donate. Hell yeah. Oh, I
Wow, I
killed
killed
MJ again.
MJ.
You killed MJ again. Are you the void? Ooh.
No, the username is Wolf, as in the wolves that are killing them in the game.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I know, very
I
intricate
see.
jokes.
So intricate.
Multiple layers happening.
Like ogres. Alright, let's check back in on Red. Where's Red at? Okay. They're still charging through their dungeon. Do you know if they've actually finished their puzzles and stuff?
You'll be able to tell because usually if they finish a puzzle, they're going to be onto a onto a floor. So if there's a puzzle above them, sorry, I'm just loading back. They're probably on third to guess. Yeah, Blue isn't really making a push to invade or to like really harm them too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's just the general spirit of giving,
They're
you
on
know?
third puzzle.
You
I
take a
see.
dungeon, you give a dungeon.
I love the spirit of giving. The spirit of giving is great. That's why you should go to do exclamation donate in this chat to get us some more obby bucks into this game and just really raise some money for charity.
We'd love to see it. Honestly, even raising £40 is a huge amount. Lately, I've been budgeting my ass off to because I really want to make sure I have enough money when I go to America. So
Right.
the value of £40 is something that's huge in my eyes, right?
Hmm.
I've had to cut out like everything, living on stuff like noodles and bread and spreads rather than on
Hold up.
meats. You know, good old Aussie loves a good meat pie for any Aussies out there.
Oh, that was
Um,
my whole. Hold up. That was my whole diet now. Are you saying that I'm doing something wrong here?
yeah, you're saving too much money.
I
You should be
see.
spending it at the Jingle Jam.
But I just did.
Also, for anyone watching the stream, make sure in the Blebby chats to yell at Blast Hub and say how much of a good job Blast Hub's doing for his first stream for us
Oh,
as
thanks. I appreciate
a
that.
little contrib for us.
You know what? I think I would be doing a little bit better, but I am so zoinked out right now. Like, jeepers.
Trust me, you're telling me I have not slept. I'm going for it. Wow, this is a bit of a rough puzzle. I'm looking at the third puzzle for the red team. Um,
Oh my gosh, I
it's
have
going to
to
need
like.
either a friend's help or a slime's help.
I'm going over to see it now.
And it looks like Skyresso is going to take the slime route
I
because there's
see.
no one here to help.
Sky over here baiting this. Oh, Sky lost the slime. It's gone. Or did they just do it by themselves? What the heck?
I mean, they might have. They could have got the slime to jump up. Text with a
Maybe.
like reward, which means Randolph the Ravager has definitely gone down.
Wow, that was quick.
It looks like looking at Tex's inventory, Tex's geared up with full unenchanted netherite, 4 golden apples though is pretty big on Tex, and the best weapon Tex has is a Ackerman and a power 1 punch 1 bow.
Oh my gosh. Tex Y.
As we said before, Tex a super min maxer. In comparison, Dengar with Prot 3 chestplate, Feather Falling 4 boots, which is great on the Barbarian,
Mm,
Axe Lamau in the offhand, and the main hand, old reliable with Sharp 4 Diamond Sword as well.
that sounds like a nice kit. That's a beautiful
Oh,
kit.
Gav
Ooh.
is 3v 1ing,
3v1ing.
just going berserk on Tex, trying to get Tex. Will he get the kill? He bursts Tex
Oh!
and Tex
He
goes
got
down.
Tex! He got Tex! Oh no!
The LFG in chat. But you know what? That might have gone to stab Gav in the back because yes, you did kill the wool carrier, but the blue team is so close to the wall they can grab it again with someone
Yeah.
who's more geared up.
Oh my gosh. You're
I
gonna
mean,
make me yawn.
I'm not meaning to. It's just, the fatigue is catching up to me. But basically, when we want to go into the
Same.
intricate details, right, the intricate strategy behind certain things, Tex was an easy target. If you make Tex run, I don't mean this to offend him either, and I don't think he'll be offended. But if you made Tex run all the way to Monument before killing Tex, and then they had to run all the way back, suddenly, you know, that's a lot more time gained than now Dengar, who not only has prot armor with feather falling and an Axlamau in the offhand, but also playing a barbarian, which means he's very slippery, right? You
Mhm.
jump on Dengar, Dengar can jump away. You try to attack Dengar, Dengar can jump into trees, and if you don't have your own leap or some sort of vertical movement that can rival, then Dengar's going to be very slippery. I don't think killing Tex there was the play, but I'm sure it felt good.
I see. Oh man.
Nasty 2-man puzzle for Red. Well, hopefully Red can get it. A bottomless health potion for me is nice. Hopefully Red
Ooh.
can manage it with a bit of
Skill.
time.
Oh, that too.
Looks like Idrisil
Skill
is
and
there.
time. Yeah, we've got 2 blue and 2 red in that diamond dungeon, the reindeer diamond dungeon right now. What is it called? Is there a proper name?
Um, yes, they're on the right side of the map when you're not in spec mode. Oh well, when you are in spec mode.
Hmm. Hmm. I do see them now. My bad.
Yeah. So the Wonderland is the one with the Nutcracker.
Okay, so this is the workshop then. All right, we've got a wall going down. Is this going to be the final push already? Is Dengar going to get this? Let's find out. Chica, when you wall, what's your favorite part?
When I what? Sorry.
When you do a wall.
Like capturing it, or just
Yes.
playing capture the wall in general.
Like when you're doing the playing of the capture on the wall, and what's your favorite part to do?
I think my favorite part is back when I was first playing a capture the wall. I was really bad at the game. I didn't even know how crits worked properly and stuff like that. I was constantly sprinting everywhere and charging and stuff like that and dying instantly. And then I learned PvP slowly, just playing against people like Miz and Telly,
Mm-hmm.
and I got really good at PvP very fast. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm tooting my own horn. I
I
got
was gonna say it
really good
sounds like you're
because
tooting your own horn there.
I really wanted to play in at the time the role was called competitive with people like Miz and Telly because they're great
Mm-hmm.
people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my goal was to get to competitive, and I did, and I absolutely loved getting there. Um,
I'm so proud of you.
and my favorite parts were those kind of pog moments where I got in and managed to duke it out with the best of the best of them at the time. Like people that were super good at the game and super skilled, like Keenan. I don't know if you heard of Keenan, but Keenan used to be one of the better spider players
Mm-hmm.
around. We had at the time Gav was very up there as well. Gav still is, of course, but I just haven't kept up with any of the CTW. Um, Being able to fearlessly go against people like Miz and Telly, who are just really good at the game, not because they're gonna try hard and I'm try harding back, but because I'm having a fun time just going in, PvPing, having fun with the PvP. And
Mm-hmm.
if I get something out of the PvP, like, oh, I stole some loot from their dungeon, sure. If I didn't, I still had a fun little PvP match.
Oh,
It's just,
hell yeah.
to me, those little skirmishes are really what made Capture the Wall for me. Um, Sadly, that meant my weaknesses was definitely on the PvEing side, and people like Dengar would kick my ass in
Mhm.
CTW just by a gear advantage. My favorite part was when I blew up Mango with TNT arrows and a cobweb trap whenever in dungeon with Barry Sherman. Really, Wolf? That sounds like bullying at that point. Jesus.
What a bully. I don't want it here. Bullies. Bullies are no fun. Oh, man.
CTW is a game that can quickly kind of shift to bullying.
Hmm.
Also, the third wall is coming out by Dengar right now.
And it looks like it's going up uncontested. Oh my god, the TNT. The TNT spam. I just watched as Miz kind of like shot TNT out of their arse. Oh
And
my
is that the
god.
final thing? That's the
That was
final
it.
thing. And
That's
Team
it.
Blebby prevails against Team Contrev. It was a GG by both teams.
GG. GG. So like,
Honestly, we saw some very funny plays there. We saw
hell
some
yeah.
very fun plays as well.
Hell yeah, that
Time
was a
for
lot of fun.
dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
So what's the
Dodgeball.
stream time at currently? What
It
are we
is
looking at?
at an hour and 30 minutes.
An hour and 30. Jeez.
Man.
We could play a different game mode, or we could end the stream. It depends on mine and your voices. I think the best thing might be to go for a small uh, break for now.
Heck yeah.
See
That's
what's going to
probably the best
happen.
bet, yeah.
So stick around. I think we'll keep doing some stuff because I think this has been a very short stream.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, remember while we're on break, might be a good time to maybe get your wallets out and think about getting
Get
some
your
donations
wallets
to
out,
charity.
get your nice coffee mugs out, get coffee.
The wolf corridor is horrible. We love to see it.
It We'll see you guys in just a moment. Yeah, see you guys in just a moment.
I don't know either. I'll see what's up if people want to play other game modes or anything. Maybe some triptych or something. And if you want to partake too, because at that point you don't need to just host. We can hear Chica. Oh, hello. I hate charity. No, I love
You're
charity.
heard on stream, by
Don't.
the way, Lamo.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
You guys
Hold on.
walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can't see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. Summer ended, but we did not. We started something, this thing that we got grew stronger. Each day we're together, all the way, oh, we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year had something in store for us. We're falling in love. Hey! Say. Walking around, you and me. The Christmas time's got the best of me. Then it starts to snow in our hearts. We both know that we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. We're falling in love. No, it's the time of the year when something's in store for us. 'Cause we're falling in love. That's right.
we're back. Oh, Phil is.
Hello,
Phil-
everyone.
Phil's not here. That's a lie. I gotta hide that there.
Make
Boom.
sure that I can be
Go back.
heard and not unmuted on certain scenes. Just making sure.
Well, the problem was I was trying to add music because I forgot to add music to a scene, and I added Discord instead of music. So that was my bad. That was my bad.
I am music. Music to everyone's ears.
Yeah.
So we're back, and we're actually going to be playing a special because normally you can't do this. A 4v4 of our game mode Helix with the same teams as before. So Contribs versus Blebbies, and we'll see if the Contribs can win one out over the Blebbies, or if the Blebbies are going to basically hold the Contribs at gunpoint and say, "You better let us win, or we'll ban you." Because yep, we 100% do that. Totally. So it's going to be the same teams of the Blebbies of Dengar, Miss Jackson, Rope, and Tex versus Gav, Ids, JM, and Sky.
All right, now can you explain for the people who maybe don't know what exactly is Helix? I still I have a better idea now of what Helix is, but can you explain for all the newbies at home what Helix is while I drink some soup?
All right, so Helix is basically a procedurally generated, well, not procedurally, but when the map is generated, a random assault layout of a dungeon that you have to explore with your friends, collecting loot by clearing rooms of monsters that spawn. And Jesus Christ, I need to get away from all those stick slapping because my fucking ears. Let me just yell at them.
But why? Why are you yelling at them?
Oh my god. That's it. Just give me a second.
Okay, he's gone. Quick, everyone donate now so that when he comes back. Oh no, he's back. Never mind. You missed your moment.
No, I just had to break these fucking trapdoors. Jesus Christ. My goddamn ears. Not an Ole anymore. God damn it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, procedurally generated dungeon, getting loot, killing monsters until you can finally fight the Helix boss. The game mode is called Helix because you kind of go in a crisscrossy pattern if you want. The first two dungeons are always set. Then the teams, whoever comes out first, completing their dungeon, can actually go through a gate which will let them select their next dungeon, and then they'll hit a final dungeon which is called the Diamond Dungeon. The only zones where you can PvP in are the middle zones, really, that are shared between people. So the kind of farmland patch, you can shoot between bridges, but it won't really do much. And then the Diamond Zone and the Diamond Dungeon. The Diamond Dungeon is a bit unique, and it's probably better to be shown when it does happen. And it also gives us something to talk about later in the game when we do show that off. Okay, the game's finally started because JM is finally back, apparently.
SMHJM leaving. Can't believe it. Couldn't also be me who left to get soup and maybe
but
some energy.
JM took longer.
True. I actually sped this up. I like nuked everything in the microwave and all that stuff. I'm not wording good. All right.
It's okay.
Are we ready
but
to
yeah,
start?
it's going to be an interesting game. We'll see who becomes victorious, and it's also a good showcase for people who haven't either played or might have not seen Helix for a bit. Also, I forgot to mention at the High Priestess here, you can right click him in spec mode, and you can actually see different perks. There's perks in the game that you can choose in a kind of point buy system, but there's also curses you can take. So think of them as negative perks that you can take, and the reason you'd want to take them is because they give you an amount of points that you can then use on positive perks. So you can kind of build yourself in different ways, giving yourselves negatives like slowness or reduced inventory space. For maybe extra hearts or a portable anvil or increased mob loot.
I definitely love the drop TNT on death. That is something that I've loved with any class that I play. I want to drop TNT on death. That's why Bomberman is one of my favorite classes.
We love legally distinct grenadier, as you call it,
Oh.
Bomberman.
Gonna get us in trouble.
Nah, you'll be fine. So you could probably see, as in the spec view, if you go up, the teams don't actually know while they're exploring this, but they have to get to the big room, which is the boss room. Um, but they also, even if they do find the boss room instantly, you can see this thing called the helix stability. You have to clear rooms in your helix to stabilize it, so you can fight the boss.
Right. And what happens when it
So
becomes unstable?
it starts off unstable, so you're stabilizing it by clearing rooms.
Oh.
So once it's
Oh,
fully
that makes
stable,
sense.
then the boss doors, which are, if you go to the big double decker room, you can see big old iron blocks covering the door, open up, and the boss becomes accessible for the team. There's also, as you may notice, little shulker boxes on the floor around a lot of it. These shulker boxes are special as players can right click them to mark them from green to red. Now,
I
different players have
see.
different ways. Some people like keeping the only way to the boss screen. Some people like just doing cleared rooms, marking it as red. But you can kind of, pardon me there, you can kind of navigate the maps and, you know, mark out different places where you've been, stuff like that, and help your entire team. Now, this is a really, really fast clearing of the helixes, but keep in mind, this is a 3v3 game mode, and we're playing it with 4 people
Mm-hmm.
for A, speed, and B, because why not? We have the people, we may as well run it and see how
Cause
everything goes.
why not is the best is the best answer to anything here right now. I am so is Helix available to the public? Like, can you play a Helix game now? Like, say I wanted to play Helix after
So
this, after we're done streaming, and I was like, huh, I know none of the hosts are around. Am I able to play some Helix? Is it like an automatic thing where it brings players in? What's the deal?
So there's one of the things that some people might be a bit confused of because Helix has been what's the best word? Air.
Forgotten?
Apparently it just says air in chat, sorry. That's a good bug. As you can see, there's still a few bugs and stuff that are
Yeah.
being aired out, as we say, by Dengar. But Helix was announced a long time ago, but due to some certain snags, it definitely took a while to get to the point it is today. That being
Mm-hmm.
said, Dengar is almost always free to host games and get some test games going. And as long as we have the people, we can run a couple games before it fully releases. But when it does release, it will be an automatic game mode, I believe, rather
Oh,
than
cool.
a full on, needs to be hosted, meaning if you have 6 people or possibly even 3, depending if we have single team modes, uh, it will change. These things are also not the final word, the final say, so don't take everything fully from me. I am doing everything off the top of my head for in terms of Helix,
I see.
but Dengar has worked hard, Phil has worked hard to make Helix better and better and fixing stuff, adding new perks, balancing the game, making the bosses more fun. Um, I mean, the jungle boss has overgone like a few changes. The circus boss has gone through like 3 iterations. The final boss has been toggled by Dengar so goddamn much, and we'll actually see some of the mechanics of the final boss as we go to it. But as you can see, once you beat a helix and you stabilize the helix, the wall of the room that the boss you kill will be available to take to one of 3 plinths. Once you go to a
Mm,
plinth and right click it, you deliver a wall as Ms. Jackson just did. And
right.
while you're people are running these walls, you can use punch bows and other ranged equipment to try shoot them off while they do it. Now you
That
can see
is
people
fun.
going in towards this middle area where they can PvP, but there's not too much reason to PvP unless you're trying to slow people down or anything. And even if you do manage to get a PvP kill, they do just respawn, you know,
Hmm.
50 or so blocks away. So you got to really weigh up, is PvP worth it? And most of the times, it's not unless you're trying to prove that you have a bigger set of cojones.
I have a bigger set of cojones.
Also, all the loot isn't just like iron pants, iron sword. A lot of the weapons are very unique and have little unique names. So if you spectate someone who isn't going to die instantly, like maybe someone doing the dungeons or Tex who's just running out here, but weapons have unique names. They do unique things. Tons of different weapons, tons of different ranged weapons in the game.
Right.
There's tons of little unique things like totems that you can hold in your offhand that will give you stats like strength or speed. But as soon as you
Right.
die, it
Yeah.
uses up the totem. So you have to wait whether you want to use it now or later. It's one of those things where it's like, what's the best way to describe it? It's got some strategy into it.
Yeah.
There's also a couple unbreakable shields with those, which are obviously more safe, but they're not a totem of undying. A totem of undying in PvP can be more useful than a shield in some cases. So,
Well, that's double your health. You're essentially fighting two people there.
yep. So one of the biggest splits in this kind of middle section is you get to pick between a jungle boss and a circus boss. Now
And
the
that's
thing
the key
about the
thing there.
jungle,
You get to pick, right? Like,
yeah, if you're first out the gate, you get your wool delivered. You get a pick, and that's huge
mhm,
because if your team has perks like Green Blood, um, it makes you immune to poison, and the jungle has poison spiders, for instance. So you might have a slight advantage there if you get to pick first. That being said,
right.
even if you don't get to pick this and you go circus, it doesn't mean Green Blood is useless. Hmm. It
That
looks
makes
like
sense.
Guy Resso has found a bug somehow.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I see what you mean
nope,
then.
they managed to clear it. But usually this isn't very PvP focused. Small little changes about Helix that people might not know is even if you go into your spectator inventory just by pressing E, people actually have a traveling workbench they can access and craft stuff at any time. Food is dropped by enemies as well as other kind of stuff like special arrows, including different kind of like either cobweb, TNT arrows, other stuff like that. Health potions are instant use rather
Mm-hmm.
than slow drinking cooldown ones. And one of the biggest changes is the armor. So most of the time in Minecraft, you'll never make gold armor unless you want to go to the Nether, right?
Right.
Well, in
Yeah.
Helix,
I
iron
typically do.
armor is beaten by gold armor. Gold armor is
Really?
beaten by diamond armor, and diamond armor is beaten by netherite.
Hmm.
So even if you have fully enchanted, iron armor, going to gold is most of the time going to be a still straight upgrade. Also, chests break in one left click with an axe, I believe. So you can quick loot just by breaking a chest after a room's done. Some people do it, some people don't, because some people like to have cleaner inventories, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where some of the perks of like the inventory reduction comes into play versus not having it, stuff like that.
Right. And you can get an inventory extension, can't you? Or am I wrong on that?
I think you're wrong on that, but I'm not too sure. I think the inventory extension is the looter and capture the wool you're thinking of.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Oh
Now,
my god,
why is
why
it
is there so much
spamming
air?
this? Yeah. What the heck? Is it because I'm in the dungeon?
No, because we've had that before. All right, this is a very weird bug that I've never seen before, but apparently,
JM found the cause. That's what's happened. Oh, JM being useful. I mean,
oh, it does it for me too.
what happens?
When you click the workbench in your inventory, it says air.
I see. Oh my god. That's frustrating.
Well, luckily, it was a bug that was not only seen but found instantly, which means, you know, Dengar and other people can start fixing it, right? So
Yeah,
that's the good thing
exactly.
about it. It's like it sucks if you do find a bug. It's like, damn. But if you manage to find what causes the bug, that's already like step one of the fucking problem.
Until you start
And
spamming the bug and like doing something with it.
yeah,
Like,
well, we'll see air a lot because people do use those workbenches. I mean, it's useful as soon as you get like as soon as you get gold. I usually just instantly craft gold armor, and same with diamonds.
yeah, that makes
And
sense.
especially going into like little parts. So this game is also going very fast because it's a 4v4 game.
Mhm.
Usually this is 3v3. The helix stability on roadsides jungle, which I believe you're also
Yeah,
spectating on currently.
it's looking pretty good. Like they're pretty close to opening up that boss dungeon, whatever it is for them.
But blue already actually opened theirs. If we
Really?
tell,
Oh, I'm gonna go check that
yes.
out then.
So you can just press one on your keyboard, by the way, in spec mode, and you should be able to bring up a menu. Um, and then you can press one again to teleport to player, and then click someone like
I
Miz,
see.
which to instantly teleport. This is a very handy thing for Minecraft spectating,
So
instantly
I'm not used to
teleporting.
typically spectating. This is not something that is my forte ever.
That's all right.
Um,
You'll learn the tricks of the trade. A lot of Dream Team games had me on spectator because very famously I coached the entirety of Dream Team.
I see.
Hmm. I think I just found a bug, but I'm going to see if I can replicate it as well.
Gotta love seeing the bugs. They are so. I feel like they are so close to finding their boss. Nope, they're on the other side of the map. I lied. That's my bad. Ooh, do we have some AFK? Oh no,
They might be sharing a loot. They might be crafting in their workbench. So
maybe.
the circus boss is very far away, but usually the way the code works is if you go in a straight line, you can sometimes find it. I think that works for Diamond.
Right.
Miz is very close. They have it destabilized, so all they have to do is find the entry door to it. And it looks like, yep, Miz has found it now and leading Dengar and Rilp.
Amazing. I'm gonna go spectate them then.
I'm being fucking haunted, says Tex. I love to see it. But into the boss, you can see the blue boss now, the Ringmaster, unique boss who uses different weapons and knocks people in spectator mode.
What?
Spy, could you document that one for me? The Ringmaster, when he's on his trident, will knock people away in spectator mode. He's not doing his knockback attack right now, but he was in fact targeting me in spec mode. Um,
Were you the only one in this dungeon, or?
I was watching and I was standing around where Rilp was at the time. So the Ringmaster changes between a bunch of different weapons and does a bunch of different things from single target DPS to ground DPS things to high knockback things. He's really a jack of all trades.
Like an actual
Who ended
ringmaster?
up,
That makes sense.
yeah,
Hello, who
originally
ended
he
up
summoned a bunch of
winning
pets, but
CTW?
that turned out to be horrible.
Yeah.
Um, so the Blebby team actually won the CTW, and right now it looks like they are currently winning at the 4v4 Helix too. But at the end of the day, this is all for charity. So if anyone
Mm-hmm.
likes what you see, please, even if you donate £5, £2, £1, any money to charity is money to charity, money to a good cause.
I need to donate a couple of pounds. I'm putting some on.
Uh, I'm
No,
happy that
not
we
funny.
raised whatever we did today, which was at least £40. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like what I see. Well, Paul, that's because you weren't invited. No, you were invited.
Uh,
You were just sadly busy, which I was hoping to actually have Port. I was like, damn, we're gonna have like Port, Miz, and Telly for the game, and then
mm,
Port's like, oh, I can't make it because life obligations. And
Bane.
then Telly messages me last minute saying, oh yeah, by the way, forgot to tell you I can't make it. Sorry to tell you
Oh,
at
look
the
at that
final
drop.
hour.
Sky was knocked into the void by their own teammate. What the heck?
But that's all right.
Intro
Now that we got
why?
Blast Hub fully set up, and hopefully Blast Hub won't have as many tech issues next time for us.
There
Um,
weren't tech issues. They weren't issues. It
Tech
was just stuff I
forgetful
missed.
stuff.
It was
Yeah,
just stuff I missed.
oversights, tech oversights.
Yeah,
You know, I'd love to see a Blast Hub port stream. That's gonna be
that would
fun.
be fun. Yeah. I mean, I've had Port on my streams plenty of times. Port's a great person to have on streams. Always a
Yeah, I
good time.
remember the TTT with you and Port. It was really
Yes.
fun. When we weren't getting constantly RDM'd, because some rounds I literally just spawned in RDM'd instantly, and I was like,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I kept my mouth shut because it's charity, and just like this one, I'm keeping my mouth shut because it's charity. But as we go into the red team to see them fight their boss, the red boss is actually the unusually large spider, which is what I call the bane of Australians. Um, Telly smells in chat from the blue team. after saying JM saying port smells. Is JM stream sniping?
Jam stream sniping
Unbelievable.
SMH. This is
For
why they're
charity.
losing.
So the unusually large spider actually spits out like funnel web spiders and other kinds of spiders. For those who don't know, funnel web spiders are
Oh
the
yeah.
most venomous spiders in the world, only found in Australia, and they give me nightmares. But it also spits out malformed spiders and other spiders, slows people with webs, jumps around to try teleports around to hit people. Um, Another great Dengar boss. A
What the
close
heck?
game, at least. I think
Hold up.
so. I can't see the scoreboard. Oh,
There we go. I'm back. I'm just big.
it's
Ooh.
alright. Oh my god, you are big. I'm just gonna treat this game like every other, um, or this stream like every other thing. Like I said earlier, it's like when you make pancakes. You're supposed to throw the first one out because the first one's always bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
I secretly just eat them anyway because it's still pancake batter. Like
So are you saying that
it's
you're
not that
eating
bad.
me
No,
or my
I
stream
am saying
issues?
that this stream, every stream from here on is going to be better from you, and I'm 100% certain in that. So if you go into the diamond helix, you'll see what I mean about it being different. So
Let me
the
take.
diamond helix, and it looks like someone's already found the boss. The boss doesn't open until you clear 40% of the dungeon,
I
which if
see.
you're one team means you have to clear 80% of your side, which is 40% of the total dungeon, to be able to access the boss.
Oh
So
my
not only does
gosh.
it act as a catch-up mechanic for the other team, but once the other team does start doing their side, your door will open faster to the boss.
Right. I
Now the
see.
boss, once it opens, that means it's free for all. You can enter all the way to the opponent's dungeon and start clearing their rooms, taking their loot. Um, if you try to go through their portal, it'll just spit you out at the beginning, and then you go back in, and it spits you out at your side of the portal. So don't
Mm-hmm.
try to cheese it like that. And you might think, what's the point of doing the boss if I could just wait and then steal it once the other team does it? Well, the boss at intervals, I'm fairly sure this is a thing. I'm fairly sure it's been a thing for a bit. Uh, Basically, once you get it down a certain amount, it drops netherite gear. So even though this
Mm.
is the diamond dungeon and you get a bunch of diamond gear and stuff, you want to do the boss because you want to gear yourself out with some of the great boss loot that it will drop. So it's
Damn.
a reason to kind of get ahead and stay ahead instead of just trying to loot all the rooms right and loot deny your opponents, because the best loot is doing the boss.
Absolutely. I want to highlight Miz's inventory here. Miz has protection 4, thorns 2 and 3, thorns 3. Like so Miz's armor is super decked out. They've got 2 totems here. They've got the forge totem and the blood totem. Totem. One for knockback and one for increased health. I'd love to see one of that in their offhand right now.
I think I accidentally spec'd on you. I didn't know you could spec players, but
You
here we
can?
are. Yep.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, we're seeing the blue team now that they're ahead. They're kind of comfortable, right? They're just clearing rooms. They know where the boss is. They're
Mm-hmm.
trying to gear up, getting good diamond gear, and then probably attack the boss and try to get as much gear. Now, blue does have a huge advantage. That advantage is Dengar.
I see. Why is Dengar an advantage here? Because Dengar programmed something or fixed something?
Yes, Dengar, I mean, balances a lot of Helix. He runs a lot of the test games. He
I
made the
see.
bosses. He knows exactly what percentiles certain things happen. Dengar is what I call their mathematical advantage.
I
He knows all
see.
the math behind everything, and he could use it. I doubt he would use it in a super try hard way because this,
So
at the end of the day, is a charity game.
so
But
Chico, what I'm hearing right now is if they lose, it's Dengar's fault.
yeah, absolutely. And now that Reds delivered their wall, you can see that helix stability is going so far down with both
Mm-hmm.
blue and red clearing dungeons.
Heck yeah.
But red does not have a clear run straight to the boss. I don't think they have cleared the rooms. They don't
Oh, here
actually
we
know where
go.
the boss is.
It's been destabilized.
So now, blue team, if they know where the boss is, can start fighting the boss and getting that good loot. Mist Shield also gives special powers. Yeah, the special powers on the shields are huge too, because the shields, I believe, are all unbreakable. So,
Really?
for instance, Tex's shield, the Shield of Chaos, has increased attack speed in his offhand. So that plus his sharpness 4 diamond sword, Tex is a swinging machine right now, rivaling the Rogue. Dengar XPing up. Oh, that's one feature I forgot to mention. XP is actually shared between your entire team. So
Oh
XP
yeah.
usage, you can't just loot yourself up without hurting your teammates. You gotta, communicate. Hey guys, I'm gonna enchant this. I'm gonna use this much levels,
Mm-hmm.
and try to focus on getting XP. Air, we love it. So they've started
Air.
fighting Bitcher the Trapped. So Bitcher the Trapped has a couple of moves. It is a very flappy boy,
Oh my gosh, it looks like he's
but you
stuck.
can
Is that right?
yeah, he's a stationary boss, but you can see he does AoE attacks over the whole thing where you have to hide
Mm-hmm.
behind pillars, and he takes not reduced, I think, but he doesn't get hurt as much as you'd think from ranged fire.
Got it. And I take it there's some mobs just kind of running around. I see the strays
Yep,
spawning, and Rope is kind of taking care of them there. Or is that Tex? Sorry,
that's
that's
real.
Dengar.
Yep.
No, I
So
was
yeah,
looking at
frozen
Dengar.
souls spawn in, and they can be crit one shot. And you see, Bitra has a regen mechanic that if you don't destroy all these, Bitra will regen health.
Oh, that's
And
a
you can
cool
also
mechanic
use
right
those
there.
end
Oh,
crystals to attack.
help him
Um,
frozen,
yeah, it also has a couple freezy mechanics.
which apparently also affect spectators.
We love to see it. Um, now
Oh,
Skyreso just opened the door to the boss room, though.
yeah, I was gonna say, right? It looks like they're gonna start pushing for this boss. Do you
Well, Dengar
think?
will be the first one to be attacked.
Yes, absolutely. With the proximity to the door there, yeah, absolutely. Do you think that Red is gonna try and risk it for the biscuit and try and get that netherite gear, or is Blue gonna actually take this?
Well, I mean, Miz already has two pieces of netherite scrap. Um, so Miz has already gotten some good shit out of the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Rilb was killed by magic, I assume, by the boss. Dengar also has got some pretty good stuff, diamonds and a couple of turtle masters
Sky
going
Rage
on.
quit.
But
Peepers.
Skyreso with a raise crit. Skyreso hates charity.
Skyer so hates charity.
There we go. Sky's
SMH.
back.
My head. My head. My head. Oh. It looks like they don't. It looks like someone's missing a role. Hello? Oh yeah, Sky doesn't have a team.
Uh, team add. Oh, team join. I got it.
Nice.
There we go. But now Blue's kind of been pushed back, and it's this
Yeah,
game of
Blue's
like,
been.
do they want to fight the dragon and stop it regenning, or do they want to fight team members? And you could also blow up the end crystals while the red members are near it to try and
Mhm.
explode them.
That's a pretty great strat, if you ask me. I. Oh, cool! There's little eggs down here.
Yeah, bitch was just trying to take care of his eggs.
But just a good mom or dad, or both. I don't know.
Or Bitra is named Bitra the Trapped for a reason.
Because they're trapped in one place.
Yep.
Amazing.
I don't know what the lore is. You'll probably have to ask Dengar.
Is there like a book with the lore and like all the information that I need? Is that what's out there right now?
There used to be many, many Bloodbit lore books.
I see. Can I buy it at my local store, or should I just
In
do
fact,
exclamation mark donate to Jingle Jam to get a collection of some great games?
that will give you great games that have better
Great
lore than
games.
what the Blebs can offer. I can tell you that
Great
much.
games.
But there's tons of lore all over Bleb maps, from stuff like on the medieval dungeon. There's a church, a broken down church that used to be the Church of Port. If
Oh,
Port has 100 fans, I am one of them. If Port has 10 fans, I am one of them. Port has one fan, I am one of them. Port has no fans, then I am dead. back when Medieval Dungeon was being built by the community. Fun fact, it was actually a community built dungeon
Mm-hmm.
based off a bunch of designs and stuff. Um, yeah, made the outside, stazzed it up, stuff got in. I made a nice church, and then Roy destroyed it because Roy hates me. No, I don't actually know who destroyed it, but it was for the best because it looks really, really cool right now.
Yeah, that's sick. I love the little pieces of like history that you guys have. Whether it's stuff like that with port or other things. There's like tons of books
Oh,
littered or ooh, it looks like Bitra has been killed.
and then Miz has got the wool. So now's the mad dash. The mad
Now's
dash
the
from
dash.
not only getting the wool back, but once you leave that portal, you spawn outside the
Now I'm
area.
pretty sure
Now
Miz
outside
actually
the
just
area,
went the
you can
wrong
camp.
way. I
It
think
doesn't
Miz
matter.
just went down reds.
You go to a portal, you're going to the exit.
Right, but Miz is gonna have a worse time with the red team.
Well, not if the red team can't get in, thanks to Dengar holding the top of it with Rilt.
Big brain. Big brain. Look at that. Perfect.
So now red is probably aiming to probably fight them at the middle, and you can see them gearing up to not only guarding and trying to shoot Tex back so Tex can't come support the team, being shot by JM using the rubber band 4.0 there, but now blue has to go through this skirmish at the middle against red team. It looks like already some big bow shots coming out and crossbows coming out from Gav. Oh, a multi-shot
Ooh.
with the TNT arrows though from Miz.
And look at how much
Huge combo.
destruction that just caused.
And then Dengar
Oh,
coming in, throwing in some blindness potions and some
here
wither
we
potions.
go. Now, I gotta ask. I feel like last time that I played, explosion damage was a thing. Is that still a thing here? Like where it damages the map?
It doesn't damage terrain. No, you're effectively in adventure mode for everything besides chests.
Nice. Okay. Miz doing a cheeky little hide behind that door, shooting as many people as they can.
Oh, Mrs. I believe Turtle Master is going in
Oh,
to fight, but some
yeah,
venom arrows
Miz.
coming out.
Miz, I believe
Oh
in
my
you.
god. But all the Contra is jumping on Miz here.
Oh.
It's got Sky Reso and Gav. Miz
Oh,
is trying to run with the tank.
but they got knocked by Sky into their dungeon or into their freaking Monument Island. That was a great play.
Off this bridge. The arrows are flying. But Roop's body
The arrows
blocking,
are
and
not gonna get it.
Miz.
Wow,
That is Darklight
Miz
Blue
showboating. GG's
everyone.
all
The
around.
Blebbies are undefeated today.
Oh my goodness.
That
Oh my
was
goodness.
great match and good sportsmanship for everyone. Thank you for the follow as well.
Yeah,
Lush
heck
V
yeah.
38.
Welcome.
So-
welcome.
We say welcome, but sadly, the time for streaming has come to the end. But before we go off here, I'd like to say a few words. First of all, thank you to Blast Hub.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Being here. Second of all, please, if you have any spare money throughout the month or however long the Jingle Jam campaign does go for, please donate money to them, whether it's through ours link or anyone else streaming the Jingle Jam. At the end of the day, it all goes towards those 12 great charities for people to, whether it's better lives or stuff
Dogs
like
for
that.
Autism, Huntington's
Yep.
Disease Association, the Special Olympics, the Grand Appeal. There's this M logo that I have no idea what it's for.
Mermaids, I believe.
Mermaids, there we go. Oh, it's the Trans Mermaids one.
Supporting
Kidscape,
trans rights.
British Red Cross, Movember, Campaign Against Living Miserably, Reset, Special Effect, all amazing charities. And like a lot of these charities, so I've been going through like some stuff in my head as well. Something like Reset is something that absolutely okay, maybe not underfunded, underdeserved. Never mind. I thought Reset was something else. But anyways, just being able to help fund what some of these charities do is just the most amazing thing in the world, honestly. I have a huge heart for kids. Seeing bullying in school is not something I want to see ever. The Special Olympics is an amazing thing to give people the opportunity to participate in something like the Olympics. That's so cool. Movember, health. There's so many health issues facing men today, including prostate and testicular cancer. Like, more research towards that stuff and whatever else Movember does. That's fantastic. And you know that the Yogs have absolutely gone through and handpicked these charities and really thought through who they're supporting.
Yeah, absolutely. So any amount of donation that anyone's made, not only throughout the Jingle Jam so far, but anything that they continue to support with after today's stream or just in the future, because the Yogscast, great company, and has been choosing great charities to put their money towards. Super beneficial for everyone. Now,
Heck
before
yeah.
we go, Blast Hub, you're also going to be doing a couple of Jingle Jam streams. So where
Yeah.
and when will those be, so people can possibly tune into those and support even more Jingle Jam stuff?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to be building gingerbread houses with Desalina Plays and Lucy for 402, 420 something. I'm gonna be building gingerbread houses live. We're gonna be putting them against each other. We're gonna be asking you guys, the chat, who has the better gingerbread house. And then on Monday, I think it is this Monday the 14th. No, that's a Wednesday. On the 14th of December at 4 a.m. for me, I think, or no, 6 a.m. for me, EST. I'm gonna be playing Hardcore Origins with Nyan Apocalypse. It's gonna be a great time. That's all on twitch.tv/blastub. At some point this month, I'm also gonna be doing a book reading stream with my little brother. We did it last year. It was a lot of fun, where we just read Christmas stories and we just enjoyed some hot cocoa. It was a great time. So tune in, twitch.tv/blastub.
Also,
and yeah.
before we go off just now, we've got two £35 donations.
Woo! Oh, what were those for the Obby Bucks?
One from Dengar saying chatting, that's why he couldn't do it, because he was playing in the game, and one from Anonymous for £35 with no message left.
Thank you
to
so much.
both. I mean, just being able to say, hey, I raised today £100 with Blast Up for charity on behalf of Lebby it's amazing. I'm so very happy about it. And I thank you guys so much for helping us get closer to our goal. We might have to run another Jingle Jam stream. We'll have to see, especially if Port, if you can be free sometime. I know Port has been dying to do some streams. So, but thank you all again for the support. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Dengar. Thank you also, Analog Droid, who donated, and Blaster. Thank you as well for the £5 to get that last Obby buck during this Capture the Ball. It means so much to us. Thank you all for supporting the Jingle Jam. Thank you all for supporting charity, and thank you all for just being overall great fucking people. Originally, I said the goal was to get 30 for the teaser, but I think after those two really generous donations at the end there, I think I can send you a file real quick to play as we end the stream. We won't talk afterwards, but it's just a little thing that Gongli's been working on that will play at the end of the stream, and this stream will end right at the end of it.
Yeah, heck yeah! Send it over, and I'll run the ad.
So let me just get it, and then send it through to Blast Hub.
Fantastic.
It's going to be about a minute. So thank you all. I hope you guys enjoy this. I know Gongli's worked quite a bit on it. I think I already have it downloaded.
Amazing.
I just need to upload it like a normal person. Or I can copy the message, apparently.
That would
easier.
probably help, yeah.
Let me get into your DMs.
Ooh. There's
Are
someone
you
sliding
able to
into my
click that?
DMs. Yeah, and I'm saving it now.
Yep.
Probably.
So that's gonna play.
Folder, but
again, everyone, thank you all for the support. Thank
Yeah.
you for the generous donations towards the Jingle Jam.
thank you so
Towards
much.
supporting 12 charities.
yeah, and
Also,
I guess
if you
we'll
want to see more of this, make sure to just write the Blebby chat. I mean,
heck yeah.
I don't know if Last Tub checks the chats every
I
day,
am
but I
checking
check
the chats
every day.
constantly as well.
So absolutely love it.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go to our stream ended screen now. Yeah, have a great evening, morning, whatever it might be for everyone else.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.